think he's, well, I love Jeffrey, so that's why. I also think he's, in the storyline, he's a smart chess player, and he's making small moves for the bigger picture, so I just have to take shit from this guy all day long. It is exhausting. And I can't really take shit from him. He's the worst. No, I love him to death, but I mean, it's like, you know, I just stand there and he just, you know, does the wiener thing where he made me dip like that, and he just tortures me, and I can't do anything. So I think he's making smart moves for the bigger picture. Yeah.
It's always great when you talk about wieners, Austin.
A lot of wieners. That was improv, by the way. Really.
Well, that scene he's talking about, y'all remember that scene? When I'm like, does that thing still work, or is it?
we couldn't do that scene. We couldn't get through it because I was laughing so hard.
He couldn't.
I couldn't get through it.
He just busted out every time. Every time we did it, it was something else, and so then I started having more and more fun with it. So that was a long day, and Austin was just like, "Fuck you, stop."
There's this.
You have to enjoy it that much.
You can tell I can tell he's trying to find the little pinpoint and just make me just die, man, and it works every time. It's hard to get through.
Does he kind of make you like stay in character all day, where every time he enters a room you have to kneel? Or does he give you a break at some point?
God, no.
Don't lie.
Yes. Now, Jeffrey, I absolutely loved you as a comedian in Watchmen. What are you Watchmen fans? Another guy kind of had his own mission, but did some pretty horrible stuff.
Yeah, he was a little nihilistic for sure.
A little bit. Do you enjoy playing these kind of roles? Did that prep you a little bit for playing on Big Bad now?
I mean, I've done the bad guy roles, and it kind of like almost every other role seems to be a questionable fella, but I do enjoy being a bad guy, and I think Negan sort of is the antithesis of every bad guy I've ever played, amped up to the nth degree. But playing Negan comes with more. I think I laugh more playing Negan. Usually when you're playing a bad guy, I don't know that I quite enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed playing Negan. There's a certain charm and humor that Negan has that when I step into his shoes, I quite enjoy saying those lines. Even the stuff that we're talking about with Austin, I mean, he's supposed to be my guy, but every chance Negan gets, he's like poking and prodding. The only guy he hasn't really picked on right now is Simon.
It's because we're never around.
Yeah, you're always
I'm like, let me go over here.
Yeah.
Let me go over here, Negan. Where's Simon? He's out
we
doing
haven't
something.
really done anything together.
We see each other on stuff. We're like, you are who? I'm your right-hand man.
Yeah, right-hand man.
Genius. I'm fucking busy.
I'd like to go on one of Simon's missions just once.
Yeah.
Just to get out for a second. I'm always right next to you the whole time.
Yeah, that sucks for you.
So, Jeffrey, your scenes with Anne Mahoney, who played Olivia, they were kind of brutal. They were funny. They were bad. Did you have time with her before those particular scenes to kind of prep each other for that, for the things
I mean, other than us both like kind of getting the script probably 2 days before we shot that scene, or a day before we shot those scenes, that, you know, Negan says some things obviously that are rough to hear, and you know, I remember talking to her on our van ride from our trailers to the set the day we shot that, and I was like, look, I'm just going to apologize in advance, but you know, I didn't write this shit. But she's awesome. She had a great sense of humor, and even like the stuff that we would do. I met Anne earlier in the season before he was really mean to her, and we had like the scene where we're out sipping lemonade where you don't see what we're doing, and we just had the giggles the whole time. So we understood each other's kind of sense of humor and had a super time. And plus she got to get a free punch into my face, so I think that made up for anything bad I said.
Did she actually hit you?
Oh, she hit the shit out of me. But the funny thing is that she hit the shit out of me in rehearsal. Like, I mean, it just cracked me. And I looked at the director and I was like, what the fuck? And Anne had never done a scene where she hit someone before, so she just assumed, I'm just going to hit this dude 30 times today. But yeah, I mean, my jaw like got dislocated. She's got some power.
Now, this weekend has been a monumental weekend. Wouldn't everybody agree with that? For me, the fact that we had you and David Morrissey in the same building at the same time, it's like mind-blowing for me, the governor. And I
know who he is.
And I was up here with him yesterday. And they're answering the question. You know, Negan seems to attract and employ guys who will bend to his will. Whereas somebody like the governor might not. And question after question on that panel was, Negan versus governor, Negan versus governor. Negan, what do you think would go down?
I mean, we all know the answer to that, right?
Who has the better leadership style, do you think?
Are you kidding me?
Trying to see if you'll give him any edge.
Governor's insane. He was crazy pants. Who's going to fire, you know, no, it's not even a contest. He had a cooler eye patch only because I don't have one.
Well, I have to tell you, right after you are now